Hi everyone, Donna here with Miss Donna for Music, and I wanted to thank you for joining me on our little Thursday chat today. And we've been talking a lot about spring fever and the kids being crazy, and I've mentioned centers a few times. So I wanted to talk about centers today. If you don't know what centers are, basically the traditional way of doing centers is you have stations set up around your classroom. Each station has a different activity, and then you divide your class into small groups, assign each group to a station, and then every few minutes they rotate to a different station. There are several other ways you can do it, but that's the traditional way. So that's what we're going to cover today. So first of all, I wanted to show you this is my closet door behind me, and I have a second one over there. At the beginning of each year, I divide all my classes into instrument groups. Each group has 2 to 4 students in it, and I do this at the beginning of the year so that it saves me time throughout the whole school year. Anytime I want to do something in groups, I already have them ready to go and set up. They already know who is in what group and where they're supposed to go, and it also eliminates the whole thing, well, I don't like this person, I don't want to be in their group, I want this person in my group, and all of that. I set it up from the beginning. It's that way for the whole school year, and they know what it is, and I post the names and the groups on my closet doors. So you can kind of see here, like for example, each group is named after an instrument family. So I have a woodwind group, a brass group, string group, and a percussion group. So this is my string group here, and this is the string group for 1st and 2nd grade, for 3rd and 4th grade, which is a smaller class, 5th and 6th grade, and 7th and 8th grade. So they know as soon as I say, okay, let's break into our groups, they immediately know string group so goes over here, brass group goes over here, and they know exactly who's in what group. And I work it out so that if there's a student who maybe isn't quite as good at music things, I usually put someone in the group who is, so they can help each other and learn from each other. So when I do centers, they disperse into their groups. I give them brief instructions, and I have instructions at their centers. So that way they know exactly what they're supposed to do, and they're all easy, short, quick activities that they already know how to do. We've already done them together as a class. And then I usually will give them a signal. Like I have one signal to say, okay, this is your 1-minute warning. This is time to clean up your station, to get ready to go to the next station. And then I'll give them another signal to say, okay, this is your signal to say, move to the next station. And then I usually will have another signal to say, to get their attention, so that like we're at the end of class, or I just need to address the whole class about something. They have another signal for that, so they know exactly, so I don't have to shout over the class or wait around or try to get their attention. When they hear those signals, they know what they're supposed to do. They know if they need to stop and pay attention. So that is how I organize my centers, and centers are a lot of fun. It's a great way the kids always enjoy them. They always ask me to do centers. We do them every couple of months or so, and they're a great opportunity for the kids to kind of get up and move around the room a little more freely. They're not stuck to one spot. They get to, chat with their friends a little bit, and it just gives them a little more freedom. So it's a great activity to do at this time of year when they're already kind of wiggly and wanting to move around. And it's a lot of fun, and they're helping each other learn, and they're all still actively learning and participating and making music. So it works out great for everyone involved. And you can also do quick assessments of individual students this way too. So more on that later, and I hope you have a great music day and keep practicing.